Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. I do fragrance reviews, a little bit of beauty and style. So if you enjoy that type of content, please take a minute to subscribe. You can also follow me on my Instagram, which is Sasha Nichols Style. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the best festive fragrances that I have in my collection. And as you know, fragrances can definitely set the mood for special occasions. They make you feel a certain way. And these 5 fragrances are definitely mood setters. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is called Amethyst. And this is by Elizabeth and James Nirvana Eau de Parfum. This is a great fragrance if you're looking for something for like an office party or a party with a bunch of friends. Now I know with COVID and us having to wear masks and social distancing, you'll have to use your imagination on this. But this would be great for that type of a environment where you're having a bunch of fun with your coworkers or with friends. Now this is great. When you first spray this, you're gonna get a tobacco note. And it's not like a dirty ashtray type of tobacco. It's more of a kind of a fresh, crisp tobacco. And then as it starts to warm up a little bit, you're going to notice the middle or the heart of this, which is the honeysuckle, which is some sweetness in there. And then as it starts to warm up on the skin, you've got cedar and spices. This is a really nice fragrance, and I think they did a really nice job combining these notes because you do get that feminine feel with this, but then there's some darkness to it, which is that tobacco. And so it does make for a very interesting fragrance. Now, as far as performance, when you wear this, it's going to last on your skin, at least it does for me, about 6 hours. A lot longer on the clothes. I actually sprayed this on myself. I was wearing a t-shirt and I could smell it the next day. It's very long lasting on the clothes. As far as the projection, I would say when you first spray it, it's definitely going to be an arm's length, but it comes in a lot quicker and stays closer to the body, but people will still notice it. It's got a great sillage. Again, it's got a little bit of that smoky vibe to it with some sweetness. All around, really nice, fun fragrance to check out. And I just added this fragrance to my collection, and I'm really glad that I did. Next, I gotta throw this one in here because I absolutely love this. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is a beautiful fragrance. Absolutely love this one. It's one of my favorites. Now this is great for a holiday get together with a bunch of your girlfriends, for a gift exchange or cookie exchange, or just hanging out with a bunch of friends. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It opens with this black currant, pink pepper, and bergamot. And then in the heart of this fragrance, or the middle, there's 3 different types of jasmine. And then in the base, you're getting this gorgeous bourbon vanilla, cashmere, and gaiac wood. And it does have a little bit of a smoky feel to it, although there is no tobacco note listed. It does have that vibe. It is a very feminine fragrance. It's not a fragrance that I would say would be considered sweet. It has more of a floral, woodsy, smoky kind of a feel to it, but very, very feminine. Now, as far as the performance on this, 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It is definitely past an arm's length when you spray it for the first hour. It does get a little bit closer to the skin, but it definitely exudes this gorgeous, feminine fragrance to it, and people are going to definitely notice you wearing it and ask you, what are you wearing? Because it is beautiful. All right, moving right along, we're going to get into Christmas Eve, and I think this fragrance is absolutely perfect. It is DIOR ADDICT by Christian Dior. This is a beautiful scent for the evening before Christmas Day, when you have some family over for dinner. It's just this beautiful, feminine, festive fragrance. It reminds me a lot of like vanilla cookies with some cinnamon in there, and just, it's beautiful. When you first spray it, you're going to notice mandarin leaf and orange blossom. As it starts to warm up a little bit on your skin, in the heart or middle, you're going to get jasmine sambac, and that is beautiful. And then in the base, you have this stunning bourbon vanilla. And it is a very warm, very rich, creamy type of vanilla that works beautifully with the jasmine. Now the orange does stay a little bit in this fragrance, but it kind of disappears and stands behind the vanilla and the jasmine. So it's not quite as noticeable, but it's an all-around beautiful fragrance. As far as performance, this is a very, very long-lasting fragrance. Now this is the reformulation that came out in 2014. It definitely is easy 8 hours on my skin, if not longer. Super long time on the clothes. Projection is way past an arm's length. It's one of those fragrances that enters a room before you do. So it is very strong. It does come closer to the body later on, but it is one of those scents that is just absolutely noticeable. It's beautiful. As far as the sillage, again, it's very festive. It's got that vanilla in there, that bourbony vanilla in there, and it's just an all-around beautiful fragrance. All right, moving right along. For Christmas Day, I thought that Angel Muse by Mugler was perfect. It's something you can spray in the morning and you're sitting by the fireplace watching family open gifts as you're sipping on your coffee or your hot chocolate. This opens with a pink pepper and grapefruit. And then in the middle, it's got hazelnut and cocoa, and it reminds me a lot of Nutella. It's just this creamy, rich, chocolatey scent, and then it blends perfectly with the base of patchouli and vetiver. So it does have a little bit of a masculine note in this, but it does keep its femininity. If a guy wanted to wear it, he probably could. As far as the performance, now this is very, very long lasting on the skin as well. It's about 8 hours on my skin. Great projection. Another one that goes past an arm's length and enters a room before you do. Warms up beautifully with the skin so that the sillage is absolutely stunning. People will notice this lightly sweet smelling fragrance that's creamy, chocolatey, really, really nice. And then lastly, we can't forget New Year's Eve. And I thought the perfect fragrance for that would be My Burberry Black by Burberry. This is such a sophisticated, gorgeous fragrance. I love this. I can imagine someone going to this party wearing this gorgeous evening gown. When you first spray this one, you're going to get jasmine. And in the heart, there's peach and rose. And I have to say the peach and the rose definitely pronounce themselves pretty much right after spraying this fragrance. You're going to pick up on those notes right away. And then in the base is this beautiful amber and patchouli. And so the amber warms this up a little bit. I like patchouli. It's not overpowering in this fragrance. However, you will pick up on the patchouli. It does give you this creamy, buttery, lightly sweet fragrance. I think it's a little bit sweet because of the peach. And then you're going to get the rose, but the rose is not overpowering. It's done extremely well in this fragrance. As far as performance, it's definitely about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It is about an arm's length, maybe a little closer to the skin. And then the sillage is beautiful. Like I said, this is a very creamy, very soft, sophisticated type of fragrance that will definitely get you noticed. So there you have my 5 festive fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know what is your favorite fragrance to wear over the holidays. I do read my comments and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay beautiful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.